to perform like they did today.
Well, that'll do it. The Bulldogs win it 15-7, 15-7, and 15-5. For Lisa Brinkmeyer, this is Mick Trier. Hope you enjoy the volleyball match. Wishing you a good evening. Today's game features the Indiana State Sycamores coming to town to take on the red-hot Drake University Bulldogs. Live for the Knapp Center in Des Moines. Hi, everyone. Mick Trier along with Lisa Brinkmeyer as we get ready what should be a pretty good matchup here today, Lisa. Bulldogs really playing well right now, and they really took care of business with Southern Illinois.
Yes, they did a great job last night of coming out strong and staying strong throughout the three games. And it should be a good match today.
On the other side, of course, Indiana State had the rough road task, of course, going up to Northern Iowa. No easy task, as Southern Illinois found out the night before. Very, very tough place to play up there, and they took care of them quite easily.
Yes, UNI is a strong team, and playing on the road, of course, is always tough. And coming off a game against UNI is always tough to rebound against.
Well, the starting introduction is just about ready to be introduced here for the Drake Bulldogs. Let's take a look at them. Number 5, Amy Coring there, standing out there for the Drake Bulldogs. There you go. Then number 7 is Brandy Ocean, the outside hitter, junior from Essex, Iowa. Also for the Bulldogs, number 8, Stacy Schmidt, middle blocker, middle hitter, a junior out of Nebraska. Number 9, Heidi Pimsel out of Dubuque, played for Dubuque Wallard. Big hitter, number 11, Christy Vogel-G-Sang, an outside hitter out of Tipton, Iowa. And of course, the setter for the Drake Bulldogs, number 15, good server, Kelly Hansen out of Minnesota, 5'8" junior. And those girls really played well as a team yesterday.
Yes, they did a nice job of communicating, and it showed on the court and the final score.
On the other side of the court, Indiana State, of course, the Sycamores we mentioned, coming in, head coached by Jay Potter. But they took it on the chin to Northern Iowa, 2-15, 8-15, 1-15. Freshman Carolyn O'Brien of the Sycamores with 5 kills. Junior Lori Schaefer added defensively with 6 digs. But for the Bulldogs, they took care of business yesterday, winning at 15-7, 15-7, and 15-5. And I think one of the keys to the Bulldogs yesterday, Lisa Brinkmeyer, was the Bulldogs got out early.
Yes, they did. They got a start on them and kept the Salukis down, never let them fight back.
Really played well at the net, fundamentally, played superb.
Double blocking was there. Just really didn't get the Salukis a chance to get into their game.
And one of the things that, coming in yesterday, Southern was one of the better serving teams, but that wasn't the case yesterday. But Drake really did do a nice job serving.
Several service errors really hurt the Salukis.
Bulldogs will open up with the serve, and number 7, Brandy Ocean, junior out of Essex, Iowa, will be serving to start the Bulldogs on hand here at the Knapp Center. Glad to have you along. Mick Trier, Lisa Brinkmeyer, for the first game here. Marty Larson's 7th year head coach for the Drake Bulldogs. Here's the set, a little quick one to the double block, and they quickly get that side out.
Those are tough coming off the net like that.
Serving now for Indiana State will be Karis Karan. Long serve goes to the back row. Back set, good one for the Bulldogs. Try to kill a tip by Stacy Smith. Nice double block up there again by Drake.
There's that nice double block again. What can you say about that?
Schmidt and Pimsel, we saw it yesterday. They get the side out for the Bulldogs. Here comes Kelly Hansen, good position server. Doesn't have a lot of power on it, but really can position well. Outside set, and Drake's going to be in the net. That'll be a side out.
Nice quick set and hit by the Sycamores.
You know one thing, Lisa, when they set that up so far out, it's tough for that double block to move over that quickly.
Oh yes, it's hard to position and read the set like that.
Gretchen Beitfield now serving for Indiana State. Back set. Nice one. Christy, got it. Good job.
Nice
Christy Vogel-Gisang.
It's nice to see the Bulldogs communicating. There's a few teams that we've seen that can communicate as well as they do.
Denise Sarver into the lineup, one of the 2 seniors on the squad here for the Bulldogs. Still no score. Serving, that was Stacy Smith. Back set off the double block. It's in.
Nice hit. Nice back set. Nice back set.
Still no point. Indiana State now serving to the Bulldogs. Good placement, ball over. They'll set it. Over the outside. Got it. Didn't get it turned in. Good hit by Tisharet. Jasperson.
Lori Schaefer, the setter, has done a nice job. She's been getting good passes and getting the set up to the hitters.
Good point. Here's Carolyn O'Brien serving. Tough one to handle for the Bulldogs. Long set down the middle. Just hit it, taps it over, clears it. Now to the outside again to Jasperson. Now Drake can get a set to the outside, through the double block. Did it hit somebody? It's hit.
Nice hit by Heidi Pemsel. Way to get there. She did a nice job of working with the set and got it in.
Serving now for the Bulldogs, Heidi Pimsel, 0, serving 1. Gets a call from Marty Larsons to the back row.
What a force of Julie Meshberger. A lot of height, a lot of power.
Side out. Didn't see the call, Lisa.
It was touch.
Nice set for Drake, but a nice block on the other side by Indiana State.
Sycamores were waiting for that one.
2-0 Sycamores over the Bulldogs. Indiana State's ready to play today.
Yes, they are. They're out of the blocks.
Here's Jasperson serving. Wow, what a serve. Long set, outside, through the double block. And that'll be a side out.
Those jump serves are tough. Drake did a nice job of handling that.
Still, Bulldogs still off the scoreboard with a goose egg up there. Christy Vogelgesang, the outside hitter out of Tipton, now serving. Good serve. Set, blocked. Can't dig it. Got the side out.
Another hit by Meshberger.
Tell you what, I don't think it's not so much what Drake isn't doing, it's what Indiana State's doing.
Yes. Drake needs to settle down and get into their game.
Good serve. Outside. Nice placement. Nice placement by the Bulldogs. Number 7, Brandy Ocean.
Brandy did a nice job of hitting around the blocks there. Nice set by Hanson.
Number into the lineup, number 5, Amy Coring coming in, defensive specialist, backup setter out of Stanwood. Good placement on the serve. Missed the set, but they come up with it. Clear ball, long set, good arm swing. That'll be an illegal hit. Yeah, caught in the arm of Jasperson.
Gretchen Brightfield doesn't look like she could jump the way she does. She did a nice job of getting up there and hitting it.
Bulldogs finally on the board, 1 serving 2 here. First game. Oh, look at that little placement. Oh, man.
Nice serve. Caught him off guard.
Indeed she did. Nice job by Amy Coring. Just dropped it in there. Double block up, good dig. Drake taps it over, and an illegal hit again. Got a lift again on Indiana State.
Smart play by Hanson there. Kind of read the defense, knew that they were out of position, tapped it over and caught him off guard.
Drake's quick. You know what? Drake is really quick in the net.
Yes.
Still Amy Coring, still serving. 3 serving 2. Drake on a roll here. We saw him yesterday get on a roll. Outside into the net. That'll be a point for Drake. Boy, you know, yesterday it was Southern Illinois going up in that third game 2-0. Then Drake fought back and came back. 4 serving 2. Drake here on top. Good placement of the serve. Good dig. Gets over the net. Tough one to handle.
Nice dig by Pemsel. Just didn't quite get to the second one. It's still up for grabs on who's going to take control of this game.
Yeah, both of them playing tough. Schaefer now serving for Indiana State. Jump serve upcoming. Tough one to handle. Hanson over the top. Ocean.
Got the touch.
Ocean, a smart player.
Yes, she is. She does a good job reading where the defense is and isn't, and places the ball.
Now Ocean now serving for Drake. Good serve. Missed the set.
Miscommunication there.
Drake on the roll. 5 serving 2. Back set, nobody there. Tough one for Christy Vogelgesang to handle.
Schaefer did a nice job of handling that pass. It was kind of a wild one. She got up and was able to produce a nice set.
Here's the serve coming up by Karis Karan. Good dig. Little jump set. That one long. Just long. Good kill attempt by Stacy Smith.
Stacy hits the ball hard. That was just a little too hard there.
5-3, Drake. Taps it over, trying to keep him off guard. She'll bring it across, clears it. Another tap over by Kelly Hansen, the setter. Long set from the back row. Cleared across. Trying to place it.
Net violation by the Sycamores.
Number 3 into the net, Carolyn O'Brien. Drake's trying to do a little more placement than they did yesterday.
Yeah, they aren't depending on their power as much as they are. They're doing more reading the defense and catching them off guard.
Good kill tip. On the outside, ooh. Wow. Drake at the net. Indiana State handles it. Kill attempt from the back row, nobody there. Drake's cheating up just a little bit back there, and they caught him.
Yes, nice placement by the Sycamores. Went for the line shot.
Coming up, they're going to be Gretchen Breitfeld, the sophomore out of Indiana. Oh, couldn't clear it. Christie tried to tap it over and couldn't do it. That's a point.
I think they kind of caught Drake off guard on that serve.
4 serving 5 here for Indiana State. Game 1 at the Knapp Center. That went along. So the Bulldogs with number 8, Stacy Schmidt, big hitter. Into the lineup comes Anita Sarver into the front row. Good serve.
Nice
good set.
Hit.
Better
Good.
set.
Indiana State's doing a nice job of passing, allowing the setter to get good sets, which in turn is producing good hits for the hitters.
Amanda Burrows into the lineup here for Indiana State, now serving. 4 serving 5, Drake Steele. Now Indiana State on a little bit of a roll. Good serve. Keep going to the long set. Vogelsong at the net. Back at him. Got it. Good job. Good alert play by Drake.
We love those sets that come from the other team like that. A nice setup for a good hit.
Now the Bulldogs' opportunity here. I.D. Pimsel serving. Ah, good block. Good dig, and also by Indiana State. At the net. Got a carry. Be a side out. Both teams playing pretty well, I think, Lisa.
Yes, I think it's still up for grabs. Both are playing pretty scrappy.
Jump serve. Wow. Tough one to handle. Oh, even tougher of Christy Vogelgesang. Boy, she gets that timing down with Kim Hansen. It's tough.
Yes. Jump serves are tough to handle. Drake's done a good job of handling them so far.
That one's long.
Too much.
Double substitution coming in here. Rotation for Indiana State. Number 10, Diane Marita. Along with Tina Daly now serving, sophomore. Tough serve. Long set outside to the double block, and they can't get it over. Side out.
Another good jump serve by the Sycamores. Way to handle it by the Bulldogs.
They look like they're pretty good servers over there.
Oh, yes. Jump serves are so tough to judge, too. You never know when they're going to drop.
Long set, this time to the left side. This one hit over. Tough one for Indiana State. Now, up a little tap over. Tough to handle. Drake will get a set. Up, couldn't hit it from the back row. Number 9, Heidi Pimp. That's tough to do. Side out. Still 5-4. Tough going in the early going. Get the feeling that both of these teams want this first game. Jump set again. Oh, there's that back set again. They handle it. They'll clear it across. Nice placement. Good dig by Drake. Still alive. Tapped over by Hansen. She'll set it outside there to Ocean, and that one, oh, just out.
Indiana State did an excellent job that play of keeping the ball alive. And it paid off in the end,
Boy,
too.
they did, too. 5-5, all tied up, Lisa. I think the Bulldogs know they get their hands full. Oops. Kill attempt, dug out of there, over the net.
Good hustle.
Oh, can't quite get it. Good hustle by Drake. Kelly Hansen just couldn't do it. Indiana State, second lead in the game here. 6-5, game 1. Jump serve.
Those are tough.
Those are tough. Point, timeout taken by Drake. Well, what do you think Marty wants to change over there?
I think she's going to try to get a little fire under their feet. You can tell that they've had 2 tough matches this weekend. Hopefully they'll turn it up and get back into the game.
I think right now it's more Indiana State that's being the aggressive team on the offense than the Bulldogs, and Indiana State winning the net play, which Drake won dominantly yesterday.
Yes, Drake did a nice job yesterday of keeping the Salukis down. Right now, I'm not sure if Indiana State is in it as much as they could be. It's fortunate for Drake if they want to stay in it and keep fighting.
Indiana State leading 7-5. Marty Larson taking a timeout, talk things over as you take a look at the head coach on the far side. Let's see if this timeout can help the Bulldogs here and get them settled down. Well, for the Bulldogs, they have Brandy Ocean already with love and kill attempt. Oh, I see. Okay, has 2, and then also number 9 for them, Julie Meshberger. We'll get her, Paul. The net gonna have a lift on Indiana State part. That'll be a point for the Bulldogs. So here comes Drake now, 6-7. See if they can get things going in this game 1. Brandy Ocean. Nice serve at the net. Bulldogs get the double block, and then nobody back there on the back row.
Nice swing of the arm by Carolyn O'Brien there. Found a hole in the court.
Karan serving. Ooh, that's tough. Wow, had some speed on that one by Pimsel.
A lot of power. That was a good play. Nice pass. Gave Kelly a good chance to set the ball up and finish with a great hit.
That Pimsel can hit the ball.
Yes, she can.
Put that one right back on your heels. And that one's going to be out.
Good communication by Drake. Nice hit. Just a fuzz wide.
7-7 all knotted up with Kelly Hansen, the setter, still serving. In the middle, good block, single block,
single
wasn't it?
Block,
by
yes.
Stacy Schmidt.
Stacy's tough at the net. Always has her hands up.
Puts Drake up 8-7, a little bit of a roll here for the Bulldogs. Need to build on this one, Lisa. Oh, gonna go to the outside again, their big hitter. Yeah, she's good. Number 13, Tishara Jasperson. Only a junior out of California. She really get up for no tolerance, she is.
Oh, yes. Nice vertical.
Got her 5'10", doesn't even look 5'10".
No, she doesn't. Well, suppose she's standing next to Meshberger, who's 6'3". It's always deceiving.
Drake has to clear it across at the net. They try and just tap it back over, but not a good idea. Now into the Drake lineup will be Denise Sarver back into the front row. Drake 8, Indiana State 7, still the first game here. Both teams playing hard. Quick set, good. Oh,
Nice
good job of the net. This time Sarver there.
Nice block by Sarver. 2 single blocks in a row there.
Yeah. Go figure, huh? 9-7 Drake. That one will be long.
I think serving's the key for both teams. Yesterday we saw it really hurt the Salukis. It's going to be important to keep them in throughout the match.
And the Indiana State lineup will be Amanda Burrows, the 6'1" junior, to the back row. Floater, set, back one. Nice block by Indiana State. Drake to the outside. Christie through the double block. Dig it out of there. Quick set, backside, Indiana State. Nice job by Christy Vogelsang. Going to their big hitter through the double block. Gets a back over, and that one is out.
Nice defensive play by Christy Vogelsang. I don't know if that was protection or a strategy with the hand there. But
9-8, but it's 8 serving 9 here for Indiana State. Christie through the double block, going down the line again, 2 flight out.
They're getting the hits, they're just not getting them in.
9-9 all tied up. Good serve. Yeah, that time Christie turned it in a little better.
She's making sure that one was in.
So Drake gets the Side out with things tied up at 9-9, and number 9, Heidi Pimsel serving. Free ball. Oh, man.
Pretty tricky. That's something that would throw the defense off.
Looking for a front set, give them the back, and goodbye.
And 2 big hitters like that coming at you makes you think.
Timing. Oh, Drake tries to dig it out of there. Side out with Drake on top. Here's the big hitter to the back row now, Jasperson. Jump serve. That one looks long.
Just wide.
It's like one of my serves.
It's always nice when a jump serve goes out or doesn't make it over because they're hard to read. They're hard to play up.
10 serving 9 here. Christie to the back row. Nice placement. Off the double block and out. Got the side out.
She's a powerful hitter.
Only chance you got on that, at least, to get them turned in, get them arms turned in a little bit.
Have to turn the hands in. It looked like the ball fell down through the net a little bit too. I mean, there might have been some space there. She's a good hitter though. These are tough to block.
Tina Daly will serve now. It's all these California girls doing in Terre Haute.
I saw that. There's 2 or 3 on the team.
Oh, Drake can't dig it out. That'll tie it up at 10-10. Well, I'll tell you what, for Indiana State, 6 kills already for number 9, Julie Meschberger. Oh, Drake couldn't dig it out again. Good serve by Indiana State. That gives them a 1-point lead here, 11-10, and Marty Larson's looking concerned in this first game. Tina Daly.
Not the toss that she wanted.
Jump serve upcoming. That one into the net. That wasn't the one she wanted either.
No, it wasn't.
That'll bring up Denise Sarver. There's Jay Porter, the head coach, first year for Indiana State. Bulldogs need this one. Outside. Good dig. Placement to the outside. Little tap over, trying to place it back at the net. Tough one. Good job by Drake. And there's the twosome of number 8, Schmidt, number 7, Brandy Ocean.
We've had some good volleys so far in this game.
And now Indiana State wants to take a timeout here and talk things over as the Bulldogs starting to win the battle at the net. And Melissa Brinkmeyer, 11-11. I think both of them came in here, of course, wanting to dominate this first game. It's been a tough one so far.
Yes, it has. Both tried taking it or getting off to a jump, and the other kind of turned them down, and it's been a good game so far. It's going to be interesting to see who pulls it off.
To the advantage of Indiana State, you got to give the nod just a little bit in the serving to their category.
Yes, the serves have been going in. Drake has to get those couple that they hit out, get those back in, because that's going to cost them when the game gets close like this.
Yeah, and especially over there on the far side, they're having a tough time hitting that line, and we'll see what happens here with the Bulldogs. 11-11, all tied up. Drake will be serving here. Important, there's Marty Larson for the Drake Bulldogs. Drake with 12 kills already. Indiana State with 17. And a nice serve, ace serve here by the Bulldogs. Give them a 12-11 lead. Christy Vogelsang, 6 of them already. Heidi Pimsel with 6. And number 13, Jasperson for the Sycamores with 4 kills. Big hitters. And there's another one. That one a little bit too hard and goes out. She makes it look good if she gets them in, but boy, when they go long. Drake leading 13-11. Big point here. Going to the outside again through the double block. Drake will get the set. Quick set. Oh, yes. Number 8, Stacy Schmidt.
Yes, nice set by Hansen. Nice hit by Stacy Schmidt.
Indiana State wants to take a timeout. I'm sure to try and talk how to defend that. That time we saw it with Stacy Smith. The other time wasn't it on the backside to Christy Vogel. She's saying that little quick set has worked effectively here in this first game.
Drake has so many threats in the front row with Schmidt, Sarver, Pimsel. I mean, the Sycamores just don't know which way they're going to go.
14-11, game point upcoming here for the Drake Bulldogs. And tell you what, it all starts with the serve, and that's what Drake is doing right now.
I don't think the Sycamores are ready to give up yet, as we've seen throughout the game.
Drake, of course, coming off 2 exciting home wins over Evansville and Southern Illinois. Last night's win, the Bulldogs' 7th consecutive home victory, moves Drake 11-1 overall into sole possession of 2nd place in the conference with a 6-1 mark. Denise Sarver, the one serving here for Drake, trying to get this game won. That one at the net, and it'll be a carry, and the Bulldogs get game one. Oh, man. That one a little tough to handle.
A power challenge at the net. Both of them went up there for that last play. Drake was a little more dominating.
15-11, the Drake Bulldogs win the first game. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with game number 2 in just a moment.
If you can't attend college during the day, consider Drake University.
And Mick Trier and Lisa Brinkmeyer back at the Knapp Center. You can see the score of the first one, 15-11. The Bulldogs winning it here over Indiana State, but a good Indiana State, Lisa, and the Bulldogs can't let up now.
Oh, yes, both teams went out and fought hard for that game. It could have been anybody's game, actually. Drake just turned it up a little bit at the end. It's going to be interesting to see how it ends up.
Indiana State really served well in the first one. The Bulldogs started to come back. I'll tell you really what the Drake Bulldogs did. They moved that quick set a little more, and that really was effective in the late part of that game.
Sycamores had a tough time judging which way it was going to go, if it was going to be front or back. Kelly Hansen did a nice job of doing that, and her players of it. She's been getting the good passes, been able to run several different plays and throw off the defense.
Yesterday, juniors Brandy Ocean and Stacy Schmidt each had 11 kills. Ocean also had 13 digs defensively, while Schmidt had 7 blocks. And the Bulldogs improved the record, as I mentioned, to 11-1 and 6-1 going into this contest. Indiana State had a tough time playing up in Northern Iowa. They lost 2-15, 8-15, and 1-15. And if you're Marty Larson's, any changes here in the second game? Anything to encouragement for them?
Oh, tell them to get those serves in that they need, and otherwise they did a good job. I think both teams need some intensity, and of course, it's been a long weekend. Both have played several matches. I mean, of course it'll start to wear on them, but they need to fight forward this one.
Indiana State will be serving first here. Lori Schaefer will serve, the setter here for the Sycamores out of Terre Haute, Indiana. Official checking the lineup, of course, for both teams, and we'll be ready to go here at the Knapp Center. First serve coming. Jump serve. Tough one to handle. Good dig. Quick set. Might have had a Indiana State player into the net. We saw that a lot yesterday with Southern Illinois.
Yeah, definitely didn't work to their advantage to get in the net, have the costly turnover or the side out.
Now the officials conferring out here at the net before we continue here. I think the initial call was that one of the Indiana State players was in the net. Now we'll wait and see. I don't know if they're going to play it over. And the call was, I guess they're in the net.
That's what they went with.
So now the Bulldogs serving, 0 serve. Oh, good serve. A little bit too hard, coming back over Drake at the net. Who was that, number 9?
It was Heidi Pemsel.
Drake's playing better at the net, as we saw him play yesterday.
They're tough at the net. Just a matter of getting into the game and doing it.
1-0 Drake, set, quick one through the double block, trying to dig it out of there on the back row. Couldn't do it by Amy Coring. Nice effort on her part.
Got a hand on it.
Side out upcoming. Drake leading 1-0. Here comes the jump serve of Karis Karan. Nope, no jump serve, I'm sorry.
Just a bit strong. Karis Karan, that just sounds like a volleyball name.
Service long, Drake gets the side out. Knee server back into the front line here for Drake Bulldogs. Good serve. Long back set off the double block. Nobody there. Same as we started in the first game. Seesaw back.
Yes.
There's that quick set as we saw at the end of the first game. This one, same effort. Same
nice job by the both of them.
Sarver gets the kill. Here comes number 9, Heidi Pemsel to serve. Back set, nobody there. Nice job, number 9, Julie Meschberger. One of the big hitters for Indiana State.
Yeah, she's a powerful hitter.
6-3. Oh man, what a serve. That one might have gone long. Drake clears it across, free ball. Back set again, the big hitter, double block, still in play. Drake gets it across, oh, it hit the antenna. Point for Indiana State. Good effort by Drake, though.
Looks like Meshberger's their go-to girl. She's been doing a good job.
Hard serve, the handle. Drake gets it. Christie knocks it across. Set to the outside to their other big hitter, and that one's going to be in, number 13 of Jesperson.
She did a nice job of hitting around the two blockers over there. Nice cross-court hit.
2 serving 1, Indiana State on top. At the net, caught her off guard. I didn't think it was going to go across, did she, Meshberger?
I don't think that was her initial plan, but it worked for her.
Got the side out anyway, and now Christy Vogelgesang will serve. Good serve. Same thing, back set, big hitter, number 9, Julie Meshberger. What do they need to do to stop her?
She's tough. It looked like they had the block. I don't know if they got there in time, but they were both there. She's just a powerful hitter.
Jesperson, jump serve, upcoming Indiana State. Good dig, into the net, can't get it out.
Those tough serves are tough. Sycamores have a couple jump servers.
Indiana State now leading 3-1. That went into the net. Remember when playing up at UNI at the old gym up there, the jump servers have to go out in the hallway out there to out by the concession stand before they can make a run at it. That one's going to be, oh, they keep it alive. Do the double block. Drake now with an opportunity to set. Long one to the outside, trying to place it. Back over, Bulldogs, second again. Again, Brandy Ocean. There's the double. Gets it, couldn't do it. Man, Meshberger playing tough for Indiana State.
Indiana State did a nice job of digging those out. They had a couple good, big, strong hit towards them, and then did a good job of digging it and getting the play up.
3 serving 1, Indiana State. Now they got Meshberger to the back row.
Nice serve.
Oh, nice, Christie. Well, I'll tell you what, Indiana State's playing with the seat of their pants here. That one they're not going to get out of there as they make a dive with Carolyn O'Brien.
Sycamores did a good job of keeping the ball alive there. Drake did also a good job of pushing it to them.
There you saw the score, 3-1. Still 1 serving 3 here for the Bulldogs and Brandy Ocean. Long serve. Oh, just a little tap over by Gretchen Breitfeld. Drake hadn't been able to make a run in this game yet.
Oh, they need to start. The score is deceiving. If you just watch the game, you'd think it was a higher score.
That one long. Wise decision with the Bulldogs. Well, that's when the Bulldogs were able to make some move last time when Kelly was serving. Let's see if they can do it here. Still in play. This one, no, not going to go over. That'll be 4 hits on Indiana State. Well, maybe Kelly's got the lucky hand over there as the serve. 2 serving 3 here. Nice floater. Quick set.
Ooh,
good
nice
dig in the back row. Gonna have a double head of the Bulldogs.
Amy Coring, quiet player, but does so much.
Oh, what a dig back there. 3 serving 2. Server's going to be number 8, Karis Karan. Quick set. Nope. Oh, man.
That's working.
And working well. Side out Drake into the lineup. Number 6, Denise Sarver will go to the front row. Checking out number 5, Amy Coring, who goes back row. Oh, nice serve. Just over the net. Ace.
Drake doesn't, or I think they have 1 jump server, but they've got such diverse servers. They have short volley one, or volley, like just ones that drop, and power servers too.
Tied up at 3-3. Schmidt still serving. Man. That one at the net, going to drop over on Indiana State's side. Bulldogs keep it over there. Long set to the outside. That one's going to be tough. That'll be a side out. Boy, I'll tell you what, Jasperson is a tough player.
Yes, she is.
Serving is going to be number 2, Gretchen Breitfeld. 3-3. This is a war out here right now. Christie Ah, nice placement. I think she missed it.
She did a great job of slicing that cross court.
Side out Bulldogs.
There's their lone jump server.
Heidi Pimsel. Set. Christie says, give it to me. Tried to get it over that double block. Ah, nice block by Drake. Quick set. Nope, back set. Going to their other big hitter. Now couldn't get it turned in.
Both teams just doing all they can to keep the ball alive. It's really anybody's game.
Rotation coming in here. 8 kills already for Christy Fogelgy-Sang. Boy, nice job by her. Pretty much even, can't get it across. Point, Indiana State. Breaks the tie, 4-3 now. Indiana State leading over the Bulldogs. Game 2, Drake won the first one, 15-11. And you got a feeling that they're all going to be this way. Ooh. Good double block by Indiana State.
Looks like both teams are taking the other team out of their game.
Here's the serve. Nope. Marty will probably take a timeout. Yep, going to take a timeout and get them settled down here as it goes 6-3 now. Indiana State on a little bit of a roll, and the Bulldogs kind of out of their game plan right now, Lisa.
As we saw the first game, one team would go on a roll, there'd be a timeout, the other team would start on a roll. So hopefully Marty Larson's going to settle their team down and get them back in their game so they can fight back and be contenders for this one.
One of the things that happened is Indiana State got a couple of double blocks up there, and I think it kind of caught Drake by surprise, and now just not doing what they do best.
Yeah, Drake has been running the net, or controlling the net with their blocks and their quick sets, and looks like Indiana State has kind of been having a hand there, not allowing them to run the net like they were used to.
Well, when we come back, Indiana State here will be serving with number 11, Amanda Burrows, and it'll be 6 serving 3 here. Bulldogs won 20 matches in 1994, and they have been playing well again this year. Now let's see if they can get the set here. Christy Fogelsang, yes. She's playing tough. She is really playing tough. Had back problems earlier, huh?
Yep, she did, and it looks like they're fine now.
I asked Marty before the match if she's had any problems yesterday, and she said no. I don't think it looked like she did either.
No, it did not.
That one will be long. Oop, off the touch. Side out. Well, the Bulldogs with 18 kills and Indiana State with 25 so far. We mentioned number 11, Christy Vogelgy-Sang with 8 kills. And number 8, Stacy Smith, has 5 blocks already to her credit for the Bulldogs. Jump serve upcoming, 6 serving 3. That one will be in. Oh, I thought it was going out too. That's okay, Stacy.
Those drop so fast.
7 serving 3.
Nice jump server.
That one dug way back to the other side of the net. Clear ball, free ball. Long set, tapped over, nobody home. Good decision on the part of Brandy Ocean.
Nice job of reading the court.
Smart player, smart, smart, smart. Now Drake with an opportunity to go get on a roll here, hopefully. Amy Coring back to the back row. She's tough, she'll be serving. Good serve. Oh, yes. Right back at you.
That's what they need. Not only gives them a point, but gives them some momentum. Gets the confidence back and get them on a roll.
Is that Smith, Stacy Smith?
Yep.
4 serving 7.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good net play on the part of Indiana State and Karis Karan. Got a side out. Indiana State's playing pretty well right now.
Yes, they are. You can't let them get too comfortable in their game.
Back set, quick one, double block, dug out of there. Good dig by Drake, keeping it alive. Now the high set, double block back at him, and they can't return it. Good job, Drake.
Both teams have done an excellent job of keeping the ball alive. The ball just doesn't touch the ground.
4 serving 7, still waiting for the Bulldog run here. Brandy Ocean.
Got a hand on it.
Yep. Oh, nice job. Bulldogs catching them off guard.
Nice play. the Bulldogs are doing a good job of reading the court, finding the holes and those little taps.
Got a ball out of the court. 5 serving 7 when we resume. Brandy still ready to serve here. Oh, there you go. They're waiting on it now. That quick.
Now the block.
6 serving 7. Drake's catching up ground here. Oh, what a serve. Right at the net, and that one will be Drake's point.
Stacy Schmidt with the block there. Just an all-around great player. Back row, front row. You look at the stats, you can just tell that she's a force for this team.
Indiana State now wants to take a timeout as the Bulldogs now have tied this one up at 7-7. And Lisa Brinkmeyer, what's the difference now in the last couple of points for the Bulldogs?
Well, the Bulldogs got their blocks going on. They've got some hits. It's confidence boosting for them, motivation. They're starting to feel more comfortable and getting into their game.
And I think mainly they've just taken the game away from Indiana State, not letting them to get the passes and the sets to the outside of the big players.
Yeah, Indiana State got on a roll, started feeling comfortable, and Drake decided they had to step up and get them out of that.
So the Bulldogs here on a roll, 7-7, all tied up here. Bulldogs will be serving with number 7 still, a Brandy Ocean. Been the hot combination. Christy Vogelgesang's really playing well in this match.
Yes, she is.
Another quick set. That one they got the placement. Right to the corner. Got the side out. Into the lineup. One of the big hitters, Carolyn O'Brien, number 3. He'll go to her. Jump serve upcoming. Oh, that one tough.
Nice jump serve.
Ended up in the 5th row. Make it 8-7. Up, couldn't get the timing down. Or did she?
Oh, yeah, slipped over.
Didn't see it. My apologies. Side out, Drake. And a lift on Indiana State. That'll be a point of the Bulldogs, and that'll tie it up. At 8-8. Serving, Kelly Hansen. Oh, good block. You know, they have had more success when they go to the outside with the long sets than those short sets here.
Yes, Drake again at the net with the block there. Taking Indiana State out of the game.
Kelly Hansen, 4 aces this game already. Boy, what a job she's doing serving there. Up, nice job by Drake, caught him off guard. Now the Bulldogs able to set. Christie will set to the outside, goes to Pimsel. Long set, clear across the net. Drake with a double block, and it's still alive. Again, that double block for the Bulldogs. Yes.
Vogelgesang and Schmidt. Nice double block. I think they just stayed there for that. They knew it was coming back over to them and went up again.
10-8, Drake leading here by 2 on a roll. Indiana State, I think, wanting a rotation here, and they're going to bring back in Brightfield. Will come in for Murata. 10-8. But when Drake's had success, it's been when Hansen's serving. Quick little tap over. Christie. Oh, man. Heidi Pimsel.
Nice job of seeing the court.
Got Christie doing the setting over there, huh?
Yeah, she's done a nice job of it, too. I suppose with Kelly serving, it's hard for her to get up there and get those.
Trying to place it. They keep it alive. Probably shouldn't have. Now Drake will get it. Set to Christie. Yep, yeah. Boy, she's hot. She's on fire.
I think the Sycamores wish her back was bothering her more today.
I think you're right. Indiana State now wants to take a timeout. 12-8. Doesn't take long to see what the difference has been in this one. A lot of the serving of Kelly Hansen and the hitting of Christy Vogelgesang. I'll tell you what, at least has been 2 of the big keys for Drake right now. Yeah,
it looks like Drake's starting to get their confidence back, feeling comfortable, and it's when they have everything clicking, it's tough to back the Bulldogs down.
10 kills right now for Christy Vogelgesang. What a job she has done here. Really, you know, you don't see any problem with her back as we saw, and she's really kind of helping quarterback the team out there. When you're hot, they're going to go to her, and she's even doing some setting out there as well.
We're seeing all sides of her game now.
You know, earlier I think Drake was back on their heels. Now it's Indiana State that's back on their heels.
That's the way Drake likes it too.
12-8, Drake leading here in this game 2. They won the first one, 15-11, and still Kelly Hansen doing the serving. There's the long set to the outside through the double block. Rick's getting that one turned in a little better. Christie going to her way. She's got the hot hand. I guess
Nice
keep
hit.
going.
Keep on hitting, set her. She's got the hot hand, keep going to her.
13-8. Now Indiana State coach wants to bring in number 4, Jenna Ford, middle blocker. Only a freshman. Says you go in and stop her.
Another California girl.
Christy Fogelgy-Sang. Ho-ho!
She got the set from the Sycamores there. Way to put it down.
14-8, game point Bulldogs. Kelly Hansen serving. And that one's long. Ooh, not what you want on game point.
Too strong.
A little confusion on the part of Indiana State, who's supposed to serve, and it'll be number 4, Jenna Ford, who just checked in, the freshman. Quick. That one's going to be point for Indiana State. Make it 14-9.
Nice block by the Sycamores. I don't think the Bulldogs were ready for that to come back quite as quickly as it did.
Now time to take care of business, Lisa. Here's the serve. That one long.
Good communication.
Now you're a freshman. You come into the ball game. Tension's high. Tough to get them in there. Knee Sarver into front row here for the Bulldogs. Stacy Smith serving for Drake. Game point here again for the Bulldogs. Long set to the outside. Big hitter off the double block. And too hard. Dug out of there, but went too far.
It's a good dig. Nice hit.
Side out.
Meshberger, I bet she thinks that she's never going to get back to the front row.
You're probably right, yeah. Julie Meshberger finally back up there. Been a while, hadn't it? They got their best front row up there right now. And so does Drake with Fogelgy-Sang.
Nice hit. Drake's having nice passes, which is nice sets, and again, good hits, allowing the hitters to really swing.
14-9, serve in. Almost had a bad hit. Up, went off the, it's going to be out. Going to be out. That'll be a point. Drake wins it, 15-9. Game 2 goes to the Bulldogs, and the Drake Bulldogs on the big arm of number 11, Christy Fogelgy-Sang, goes up 2 games to none. We'll be back with our third game in a moment.
Drake University is the best of both worlds.
And back at the Knapp Center, where game 2 is over and it belongs to the Drake Bulldogs. 15-11 in the opening game, 15-9 in the second game, and the Drake Bulldogs up 2-0 in games here. And Lisa Brinkmeyer, the Bulldogs probably not playing as well as they did yesterday, but certainly they got some players that have come through right now. The big number 11, Christy Fogelgy-Sang, who says, give me the ball, and she's putting it down, and they're having a tough time handling her.
Yes, they needed someone to step up and take control and kind of to make the Bulldogs start feeling comfortable, and Chrissy did a nice job of that.
And especially the serving a lot better by the Bulldogs. Kelly Hansen in there. I think with the big part, Indiana State couldn't get their one big hitter up there anyway. You mentioned a Julie Meshberger, and that really hurt them.
Yes. She didn't get in. The rotation was moving slow. Of course, you know, the game there itself, it seemed like it should have been about 25-20 the points-wise, but she didn't get in, and that hurt the Sycamores.
Well, it's a little easier when you come out with game 3 when you're up 2 games to none, of course. And if you're looking at Indiana State, they took it last night in 3 from UNI. And this is a good Indiana State team, though.
Yes. Drake can't give up when they're coming out here with a 2-game lead, because as we've seen in the previous 2 games, the Sycamores aren't going to back down.
One of the other keys, I think the Bulldogs, you mentioned it earlier, of course, the back play of Amy Coring sometimes goes unnoticed. But right now, you know, the Bulldogs, pretty sound volleyball team.
Yes. Those hits come pretty hard to the back row, and Amy does a nice job of handling them, giving Kelly Hansen a good set to give a good set to the hitters, excuse me.
Well, we'll take a break here, and when we come back, we'll take a look, hopefully, at some of the statistics here of the second game. Again, the first score of the first game, 15-11, Drake winning it, 15-9 of the second one, but game 3 only about 2 minutes away, so don't run away. We'll be back. We have game 3 upcoming here at the Knapp Center.
$250 heat bill?
That's per year in a house built by Woodcrest Custom Homes of Bettendorf.
Leaders.
Power from wind and water? Waverly Municipal Utility wants clean energy for
And McTrill and Lisa Brinkmeyer back at the Knapp Center getting warmed up for our third game here. The Bulldogs able to take it in 3 yesterday over Southern Illinois, and they're hoping they can do the same thing today here against Indiana State. But a good Indiana State team that has a lot of weapons, Lisa, and you can't let down.
No, Indiana State's done is a scrappy team, done a good job of fighting, as well as the Bulldogs too. They've both been going at each other, and it's really anybody's game. The Bulldogs have been able to win the first 2, and it'll be interesting to see who's going to pull off the win for the third.
Well, the Bulldogs are going to pull it off here unless Indiana State comes back out of the 4 and finally they get them roused out of the locker room down there. Might have been a big earful getting taken care of down there by head coach Jay Potter. Might have had some things to go over, and I'm sure the number 1 thing he's going to go over is the number 11 of the Drake Bulldogs.
They need to shut her down. Christie's on a roll at the end there, and that really hurt the Sycamores. And of course, Meshberger wasn't in either. Maybe a big blocker in the front there, another big hitter could have helped too.
Well, game 3 upcoming here. Good crowd on hand. Knapp Center here. My name is Mick Trill. Lisa Brinkmeyer with the color commentary. And game 3 upcoming. The Bulldogs trying to wrap it up in a hurry. As the Bulldogs will open up, Brandy Ocean will be doing the serving here. Well, the Bulldogs a little better on the kill. 30 of them for them and 29 for Indiana State. Number 11, we mentioned, of course, for the Bulldogs, Christy Fogelgy with 13 kills already, and also a nice job by Stacy Smith with 8 blocks. And the Drake Bulldogs leading the block category 11-3. Wow. I'll tell you what, that tells a lot about the net play right now as the officials are checking the numbers and the positions here for everyone, making sure everybody's in front row, back row, and right position. Now ready to go, and Brandy Ocean ready to serve. Could be important to get started earlier on this one. Here's the serve. No hit. Going to be out. Going to be a point for the Bulldogs.
Sycamores wanted a touch there, and I don't think there was one.
I don't think there was either. That one just was hit out. Drake 1-0. Quick back set. Christie with a dig. Nice tap over, nobody there. Well, I'll tell you what, they've really had Indiana State diving.
Yes, Indiana State has been doing a good job of keeping the ball alive too.
2-0 Drake. Quick set this side. Nice job by, there they go to number 3 of O'Brien. Haven't seen her for a while. 2-0, Drake leading, Indiana State serving. Long serve. Quick set again. Nice job, number 8, Stacy Smith with the kill. Wow.
Nice hit. Stacy's a powerful hitter.
We haven't seen much blocking up there on the part of Indiana State.
And that's something they need to start doing too, especially with the threat of the Drake hitters up there.
Drake player into the net, going to be a side out. Tough call. Side out, Indiana State isn't ready for it. Now number 2 will be serving Gretchen Brightfield. Set to the outside for the Bulldogs. Double block right there. There's what we haven't seen for a while. And Heidi Pimsel took a little off of it that time, trying to place it.
Sycamores had 2 good blockers there. I mean, I don't know if that affected her hitter at all, but the Sycamores did a good job of having blockers there.
1 serving 2. That one over. Drake will be able to set it outside of Pimsel. Again, just trying to tap it over. Not trying to hit it through the double block.
Doing a lot of placing. I don't know if that's just because they have the block there or if they're just trying to beat the defense.
Schmidt back to serve for Drake. Good serve. Back set. Right back at him. They'll get a set again to the outside of one of their big hitters. Barely got that one out of there. Bulldogs from the back row. That one is down. Who was that over there? That was Brandy Ocean, wasn't it, that came from the back row to hit it. 3 now, 3-1. Bulldogs. Wow, them are coming fast. Out, too far. Nice job. Pemsel trying to catch a corner. Going to cross that much, it's awfully tough, isn't it?
She does a good job of slicing that in there.
Rotation incoming, substitute. Burrows will come in for Indiana State, and she'll serve now as one of the big hitters. O'Brien checks out of the lineup. One serving 3. Quick set, didn't get it high enough. Didn't get the timing down anyway.
Haven't seen many of those.
Trying to go to Sarver. That's tough. That's got to be tough to get that timing down. 3-2.
They usually make it look so easy.
Well, this time outside to Christie. Boy, she was hot in the second game, and she hits it down this time. She can put it down.
Yes, she can.
You could probably block that, couldn't you, Lisa?
Oh, sure, yeah. If you were double blocking with me, Mick.
Good serve. Now they'll clear it across.
Nice back row hit.
Yeah. At the net. And going to call the Bulldogs into the net.
It's kind of a power call there with Meshberger and Sarver. Meshberger was just a little more dominating.
2 serving 3 here with their jump server. She can hit it. Oh, man, that's tough.
Nice return by Heidi Pemsel.
Tried to back set it this side to Sarver and wasn't there. Tied at 3. Jasperson still serving here for Indiana State. That one's long. She hits a good one, then it's a bad one.
When they're in, they're tough.
When they're not, they're ugly. But now Christie goes to the back row.
I suppose that's something the Sycamores have been waiting for. Getting Christie in the back row.
Or praying for. Point for the Bulldogs. The kill attempt long. 4-3 now. Drake on top. Game 3. Drake up 2-0 in game. Oh, good serve. The ace by Christie.
They shouldn't count their blessings too soon.
Now this, okay, get her back on the front row. 5-3. Trying to go to the same place. Can't return it, or can they? Nope. Ah, another one.
Nice hustle by the setter there, Lori Schaefer. Just wasn't quite far enough.
6-3, momentary timeout for a shoe tie. Drake on a roll here. Up, gonna try and loft it over. That one at the net. Tough, good dig in the back row. Schmidt. And Brandy Ocean, nope. That's the second time she's tried to hit that spot. It's been too long. Coming into the lineup is going to be number 6, Tina Daly. She'll go in to serve, and they take the big girl of Meshberger, who's been kind of quiet here the last game and a half.
I think the key for the Indiana State is to use her more. She's obviously dominating. They need to.
I'm with you, yeah. They've kind of gone away from her. Outside to Brandy, blocked up at the net. Bulldogs will get a set. Trying to place it, and that one probably wouldn't have gone out, but they kept it a play, and that'll be a side out for the Bulldogs.
Good communication there between the Bulldogs.
Amy Coring into the lineup. She'll be serving. Go to the back row. Defensive specialist for Drake with 6. Drake leading 6-3. Good serve. Back set. Good dig. Back row. Dig. That was Amy.
Back row hit for Amy Coring.
I think it surprised her and a few other people. 7-3 Drake. Good serve. Long set to the outside. Double block, couldn't get it turned in. Nice hit by number 2, Gretchen Breitfeld.
She's just proved herself over and over throughout these games.
Three serving 7 with number 5, this setter, Schaefer, serving terribly. I could have served better. The old underhand. Can you do that anymore?
I'm sure you can. They were doing it for the pizzas between the games.
Here's Brandy with the serve. Oh, tough. Oh. That's tough. Tough to defend. Really can't get a block over.
There's so much space to cover in the back row too. You just can't always be everywhere. But that was a nice hit.